can't compare African champs, of course, or Cameroon to that of Ghana. Ghana is way ahead of Cameroon in terms of like organization of the event. I feel like University of Ghana Inter-Horse crowd was like way better than what we just did. So if we Ghana call US now, we were all like happy and excited. Say I was able to achieve such a great feat. Now, so whilst we were preparing towards for African champs now, I got injured somewhere along the line. We prior, Emma, like a delay, MINT. It took a while. It took like 2 months for me to get back on track, and we just did whatever we could to get ready for the African Championship. So that was like the preparations we made towards the African champs. Games, and I will follow games, could see that the African Championship was not like established well.
Universe Sports
like
University.
right from Ebedu, Cameroon, the way they hosted us, like the stress, the like Senia Ubeye, Akodu Stadium Hall, the hotel, everything was like stress. And Oshe results are about from Cameroon, like African champions, you couldn't see anything like extraordinary as compared to African games, where people were like breaking records, people were like getting their PRs and all that. Like we have to drive like about an hour to stadium. We have to wait till like evening to get like a bus back to the hotel. Like not BBI like so stressful.
Universe Sports
University. As an athlete, mentally you have to be ready. Mentally you have to like prepared for games like this. We all like for like it's okay. You've been in situations like this, you're about compromising and games. But do high jump, we didn't have like a good day, which is like okay, we can't control weather, atmospheric, we didn't control. But we were like hoping say the Cameroon Federation will be ready for days like that, raining days. My check mark was in a pool of rain, like not tracks near old into the check mark no one in few time. Then we pleaded with the officials to do something about it. But then we were rushed to like the stadium to go compete. On my time. You could do on a warm up near Fred, let's go to the call room. Right from call room, there was a delay in the call room. You could do track and so everyone knows high jump there, you must have period for you guys to do your proceeds, take check mark and your man. But you could do on time, at least like 19 athletes on the high jump arena. We were rushed, like introduction, the competition is starting. It's raining. So we have to like warm the body. Time now, and as I was talking about the pool of water on the track now. We played with the officials. So nothing was done. Then I went back to my coach Gina, and I complained to her. So, say anything in the course of track, which we all can see. Intimate any idea like me because at the end be pra.
Yeah.
Will be the injury be kofi. And within the US, no name insurance here. One thing that's stressing everyone. In per situation, I'll get injured. Manu and see, I looked back and one athlete was on the floor. And then I was sleeping no ball from. It wasn't just him. The athlete that followed him also sleeping no ball from sir. So right from Sanko 2, everyone was being cautious, like calculating their steps so they don't slip. And in high jump, it's all about like proper technique, proper run-up approach. Yeah. So we were like cautious, my teammate and I, Okanse.
Yeah.
Right from the run-up, you could see so we were all like timing our run so we don't make a mistake and get injured, which our execution was okay, but then the run-up and everything was like a mess. All in all, to me, I didn't do well. I disappointed Mother Ghana, I disappointed my coaches, I disappointed everyone. But the Americans said, like, I'm glad to be back in the US with no injury. And I'm still training, I'm still practicing. Hopefully next season, I could come out with like better results and give everyone what they want. The course was Cameroon, everything was like stressing. Mentally we're stressed, physically we're like tired. So we complained to the officials who were in charge. And from the day our event started, the sprinters and everyone was like complaining. Even some of the elite athletes who went for the games, they pulled out of the competition and they took on to Twitter to express their grievances. And I think we thought everything was going to be all right. Right
Universe
from
Sports University.
the Ghana, they started race now. It was a problem. Then all of a sudden we saw clappers to start a race, a professional race like this. Clappers, they use actual guns to start a race. Until right from the word go now, the organization of the competition was like poor. Until you do high jump, I wasn't surprised when we complained and nothing was done about it. And it got to a point, check marks maybe, they had to move, a friend is saying, the jumping mat. And once we move the high jump mat, we have to do our check marks again. And once again, we weren't given that chance to do our check mark. So even the guy who won, or the 218 free, and he was eyeballing his check mark because everything was moving. It's not ordinary. In the gauge, say, now Martin Ohana me check mark you're moving. I have to move inside or outside. So he was like eyeballing, and when like extraordinary performance from the high jump.
Okay. Until here, the OD first no 2.18 meters, second 2.15 meters. But facilities are now Cameroon. I know say African Games no enjoy one of the best facilities in Africa and in the world at large. Facilities are who Cameroon comparatively, and it had difference be
I mean, I'm like, person may judgmental, but like you can't compare African champs, of course, or Cameroon to that of Ghana. Ghana is way ahead of Cameroon in terms of like organization of the event. I feel like University of Ghana Inter-Horse crowd was like way better than what we just did, because warm-up pitches had like 0 hurdles, high jump mat, and then that warm-up area. It was just like I said, one stack of like not everything was just poor. People were just complaining here and there. And my teammates and I, we have like this thing we do before competition. We just go load up the body with gym. There was nothing like a gym facility there. We were sharing a common area with the ladies, like for our washroom, the warm-up area. The changing room was shared between men and women. So you have to like, that's all baby. It was a lot. Until there's no way someone could stand there. It would be a call African champs or Cameroon. I would say Ghana, even our fellow African countries about Ghana. Everyone was saying, say, Ghana was way better than Cameroon, and everyone was complaining. Even in the airport, we had to go through stress. We call our own African country. We had to go in with a visa. They requested Cameroon requested everyone gets an e-visa. They do airports they were inspecting e-visas and all that. And we're like, we are from the same African country. So why do we require a visa to get into the country?
All right.
That's a whole lot.
All right, Cadman, I believe say within our experiences as an athlete, I know say going into this competition, now aim was to get the qualification mark to Olympics, which is 2.33. And him say in African Games, we are 2.23. Qualification went to me and are you disappointed? And what is the way forward? Do you have another chance? Do you have any competition? I will bet me I could try. Will bet me they qualify the Olympics, Anna.
I mean, that was the ultimate goal for me to qualify for the Olympics. But men-to-men meet, they just released the list a couple days ago, and near were up to Endra to make it if we wanted to. But unfortunately, meant to me. But as time stands by right now, I'm still young. I'm just 24 years old. I have a lot of Olympics to compete for.
University.
I have like more opportunities coming forward. So right now, I have my head high. I'm still practicing. I'm still a high jumper. I'm still going to be me, Cadman Evans Yamoah. It's like nothing's going to change. I'm just going to better my craft, come back stronger. It's like, as you said, it's like experiences. I'm now gathering experiences. I'm new to this high jump, and I started not long ago. And see, I wouldn't make a rush to say, okay, I'm giving up. No, I just started and it just began. So people should expect love from me, and maybe if God has his own will, so if it's time for me to go to the Olympics, I'll go to the Olympics. If it's time for me to bring a medal to Ghana, I will. And yeah, there's more time.
All right.
They did all they could to facilitate us going to the African Champs, and first of all, I would say a big thank you to them. Without them, even to me do games, there was some one or two things going on which we thought saying hinder from going to the games, but they ended up getting us there. The estimated time was on the 15th, but as at on the 15th, but you do honor. They showed us that they were really ready to help us compete, and which they did a great job. Big ups to them.